wow, it's very nice.
Dee ha 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 ha. 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 Dee ha. Ni ha. Na ha. Na ha. Na ha. What up? I had to clear my throat. Let me clear my. Na 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 na. Boom. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Let me clear my throat. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Let me clear my. All right, so I have no clue what in the devil is going on. We were supposed to have 3 series. I was told that 1 got rescheduled. And I don't know what's happening with the others. So, yeah, so the Funkadelics, so we were supposed to have Funkadelics Remember's Revenge. That got rescheduled to next week. Thanks to Rob, 3234 for a dude, that's the way to do it, man. I appreciate what Rob did. And there's A-Train, the massive orca. Really appreciate Rob 3234, who is not even on the team being switched. He kind of let me know, hey, this team. So that series got rescheduled. The Masturbators in Motor City were supposed to play too, but nobody's on for that. So I'm assuming they rescheduled. So this is the only series we're gonna have tonight. So let me get the logos up and ready. I do apologize. It's a messy stream because I have no clue what's up half the time. But Grow Up taking on the Moose Hockey Club. Definitely appreciate Rob doing that though. That was really cool. So it's going to be a single game night then with Grow Up. Whoa. Grow Up taking up the Moose Hockey Club. And as we have it, Grow Up in the 7th seed, the second final playoff spot, 11-11-2 at 24 points, 2 behind Motor City, who's supposed to play tonight, but we don't know if they are. This is a great series. Actually, you know what? Even if the other series comes on, this is a great series. This is number 7 Grow Up taking on number 8, and yes, I do blame Jimmy. Number 8 Moose Hockey Club. So there's a lot at stake here. There's a lot at stake here. Playoffs. There's significant playoff implications. Let's take a look real quick before I let my dog out. Here's the series tonight. Grow Up taking on Moose Hockey Club. Look. 3 points separate the two. So obviously the Moose Hockey Club they're fighting for their lives tonight because they got Roomba's Revenge right behind them, and the Funkadelics even they got to worry about. So this is great. I think we're good with just this series. I'm happy with it. This is a huge one, maybe one of the biggest ones of the season. Wintertime. Can I secretly join the 239 Discord and look at everything if you don't see anything? No. So unfortunately, the 239 Discord is just for 239 members, players, and media. Yeah, it's not like a public Discord. Yeah, nobody from the other series is on, so I'm assuming this is gonna be the only series. Give me a minute. Enjoy the highlights for the first intermission. I'll be right back. I gotta go let my doggy out. Devin Pitts in the chat, and I remember you, Devin. Remember, I just sniped a bot in CS2. Dude, I miss CS. I haven't played that in a while. I think I'm due for a CS moment. Give me a second. I gotta let my dog out. Johnny Jr. Actually, it's my dog's name's Tinkerbell. Tiny little thing. All right. With the score 1-0 for the Moose Hockey Club. Moose taking on Grow Up. Talk a little bit. With only one series, do a lot of chit-chatting, call a lot of the play-by-play, but we'll also do a little bit of chatting about the league, the teams, stats. Playoff scenarios, that kind of thing. With regards to the ice holes, hold on one sec. I am back again. My bad. Sorry, dude. Devin Pitts. Oh, yeah, remember. Let's travel back time to 2025, and I just sniped the bot once in the final round. Dude, CS is awesome. I miss playing that back. Dude, back in the day, I was a beast at that game. I was an absolute monster at that game. Yeah, dude, I am in my pajamas, dude. I'm comfortable, man. I ain't doing that whole suit and tie thing or on stream. I'm literally in my house. And it's just like whatever, you know. Dude, I got my PJ pants on. I'm happy. I'm not fancy at all. I'm the most non-fancy guy ever. Could be worse though. I could be in my undies. Believe me, I've seen that happen to people on like work meetings and stuff on online. I've had people like not realize their camera was on and their undies was on. It's like, well, bro, gotta do something about that. All right, 4 seconds left in the period. Kind of a low-scoring game. Now, let's look at... Remember, we take on Anchorage South. Good luck, my man. Good luck on the games, my brother. Speaking of the games, Anchorage North versus South. That's a rivalry to end all rivalries right there. As Grow Up take on Moose Hockey Club. Moose Hockey Club ahead 3 points in the standings. So obviously Grow Up are ahead 3 points in the standings. Moose Hockey Club have one game in hand. I think there was a reschedule. And I don't think Moose Hockey Club needs to really worry about catching this so much as they need to put distance between this. Rumors Revenge is right on their backside. So Rumors Revenge, we'll see them next week. Have a chance to knock them out of the playoffs. But more importantly, with 1 point tonight, the Moose Hockey Club, if they get 1 point, will officially eliminate the Ice Holes from playoff contention. That's a big deal. Funkadelic still have 7 games in hand, or 7 games to play. That's 14 points, 29. That's good for 5th. So really the Funkadelics and up all still really well into it. Just the Ice Holes are kind of on thin ice right now. Again, 1 point here, and it's over, unfortunately for them. Tomorrow night, rivalry, Anchorage North versus Anchorage South, televised live on Twitch. Let's go. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool if you guys would like stream your like hockey games and put it on YouTube or something. That'd be sick. I know like the high school, there's for the high school football games around here, there's a YouTube page that streams some of the games. It's pretty crazy. Oh my God, Kwong, that's right. I remember that. Kwong says that one missing game between Moose Hockey and Funkadelics is like 2-0 in the third. Oh my God, so that game's like a game in progress. Yeah, there was like so many lag outs or something, like so many, more than usual. Yeah, more than usual, to the point where they're like, let's just not play anymore. Let's call it a day. It's horrible. How can I televise it when the puck could destroy my phone? No, I meant like put it behind the boards. Like from the stands or something. Camera on a tripod. I have like 4 tripods back there. I'll lend you one. I'll ship one out to you. Oh yeah, that's a good point, wintertime. Kwong says stats will be incredibly annoying for that one. Honky missed like half his team. So yeah, first 2 periods will be played by one lineup, and then the third period will be played by... Because that game was like 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago or something like that. So the lineups are completely different. Unless they just reunite the lineup for one game, or one period in this case. I don't see why it couldn't be done that way. He makes the funniest YouTube shorts while playing goalie. It's a good shtick. Oh, wrist shot on goal, and it goes through. This is going to be... I've never seen Nick the goalie, no. Oh, wait, I was on the wrong screen. I was like, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong screen. Oh, instant goal. Look at the dance on this guy. Huh. Call it chicken wild wings. I'm down with that. All right, grow up now with 2 quick goals, leading 2-1 now. So the grow up in the white jerseys, Moose Hockey Club in the dark, and shot on goal makes it. Big save. Close game. I really appreciate some of these close games are fun. There's A-Train right there ready. A-Train right, take the puck over to Nichols. Nichols, right side of Rock. The Rocky, the man with the golden mustache. Over to A-Train. Shot on goal is save. Send in a Discord. Thank you. I'll check it out. And just like that, scores Moose Hockey Club. Rocky Dangles, the man with the golden mustache. Huh. All right, so back on Monday, I think. Yeah, back on Monday. Looked like the latest episode of the Golden Sash podcast, titled "The Chocolate Mustache," which is, I guess, Rocky and Choco Brown combining forces, which is great. I love it. I think it's great. I think that's great. I love listening to the podcast. I think the media we have here is just it's getting bigger. It's getting better. Huh. Love it greatly. Hope it continues. I love having multiple people kind of do their thing, stepping in and getting it done. All right, it's 2-2 now with only 5 minutes to go in the game. Who's got this? Who do you guys got scoring this one? Let's go. Who do y'all got? Yeah, no, I got a message. I was like, wait, what? I was watching. I had a TikTok up. I follow this guy called Buckets the Drummer. You ever hear of Buckets the Drummer on TikTok? He's hilarious. He just plays bucket drums in the bathtub. It's kind of weird, but it's funny. Yeah, it was Monday. The podcast was Monday. I had to verify the date too. And a big goal by Grow Up with 3:30 left in the game. So ice holes right now watching this game. Praying to God that Grow Up can kind of sweep the Moose Hockey Club without any overtimes. You never use TikTok? I don't mind it so much. I kind of hated it at first, but I don't know. It's not too bad. I mean, I don't look for crap or trashy content. I kind of just look for stuff that I just find entertaining but still tasteful. Hey, look, it's Jimmy on the Grow Up logo. All right, here comes the Moose Hockey Club. A little bit of a sense of urgency. Here comes Rocky up the right side, looking for the point man. Over to Nichols. Nichols, the rookie. Shot is blocked. Oh, and not only blocked, but flung all the way back. That's going to kill some clock. Rocky. Over. Oh my God. Nice poke check by Wilson. Nichols. And you can see Grow Up just kind of playing back, letting the Moose come to them, not really risking anything. And oh my God. Oh, wait, Nichols was a rookie last season. Wait a minute. I keep thinking he's big goal. It's Rocky. Dude, North Epstein Islanders would be amazing too. Oh my God. How did he get that puck through? No, no, it looks like A-Train. Rocky's on forward, A-Train's... It's Rocky, A-Train, and Sniper, Nichols, and Miller. On D. And just like that... Yeah, Rocky's on, I believe, right wing, A-Train at center, and Sniper on left. All right, so just like that, we're going overtime. I thought Grow Up had the win. Rocky scores with less than half a minute to go. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Ice Holes 2 are officially eliminated from the playoffs. So our first elimination has just occurred. I will either blast the Winnipeg horn if Moose win or King's horn if the Gup wins. I like that. It's a good idea. Hey, that could work. Why not, right? Happy for Rob to make it to OT, but this going to OT doesn't help me make the playoffs for the first time. Oh. That's a good point. Well, I don't know about that. Roomba's Revenge are probably in the... Roomba's Revenge are in the best spot out of the outside teams. Obviously, it's going to be between them and the Funkadelics now because Ice Holes are gone. I agree. It's weird you haven't played a playoff. You've been here, what, several seasons now. I know, it's frustrating, dude. It's frustrating. 3-point game makes it harder for us to catch these teams. Well, so, I mean, the good thing for Roomba's Revenge, with 6 games left, it's 12 points, 32 possible points, which is possible 4th place if you win out. I mean, I don't think Roomba's Revenge is in a bad spot. You know, the Funkadelics are kind of right there, too. They do have more games in hand. They have 7 games, but they also have 5 points less. So it's kind of like 6 in one hand, you know, 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. Yeah, it really depends. Really depends on, I mean, they're just... It's really right now, and forget about Grow Up for a second because they do have a few points on Moose right now for 7th. Right now, your playoff ins or outs are going to be the Moose Hockey Club, Roomba's Revenge, or the Funkadelics. It's going to be one of those 3 kind of interchanging, always. So a lot of possibilities. I mean, I think our playoff race is going to be tight. Oh, what's up, Cal Dane? Hello. Hola. How are you doing today, mister? I haven't talked to you guys in a while, man. Great to see you, Cal. It's been ages. Hope you are well. Yeah, we're talking playoffs. A little late. Happy New Year's. Oh, man, it's never too late. Happy New Year's to you, too, guys. Happy New Year's to everybody, if I didn't say it already. All right. Yeah, we're having quite the playoff race tonight. We'll get a look at the overtime here. The 2 teams playing tonight Okay, let's take a look at the stats real quick. Take a look at the standings real quick. Moose Hockey Club taking on Grow Up. So Grow Up in 7th place. Moose Hockey Club 8th place with 21 points. Actually 22 now that they're in overtime. And these two are battling each other. 7 versus 8. This is a great matchup. I love this immensely. Yeah, New Year's we kind of kept it. We were at my in-laws. We just do the family thing, which is great. I'm at a point where I'm just happy with the simple stuff. All right, can I do shameless plug, guys? You know what I'm going to say, right? Right here, I'm going to type it in chat. If you haven't already, Steel City Skyview is my second page. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Go give it a follow. It's mostly aerial footage, ground footage, cinematic views of the 412 and beyond. So a lot of good stuff. Doing really well on TikTok. Not so much on the other platforms, but we're going to change that. Actually, after this series tonight, I'm going to go edit some more videos and shorts and stuff and release that. Release the Kraken. 239. Cal Dane in the chat. 239 League looking competitive. Yeah, it's really competitive this time. We have a lot of rookies this season. The rookies all playing well. We have some great rookie goaltenders, by the way, too. I think we have, 2 or 3? Brandon Six, Sweeney, come to mind. Some great forwards. You got guys like Carpinas in the chat. Yep, that's actually his name. So this is an exciting battle, an exciting matchup right here, right now. This is number 7 Grow Up versus number 8 Moose Hockey Club. So both teams are kind of battling to not be the last playoff team, because when you're the last playoff team, when you're number 8, you got number 9 and number 10 right behind you, catching you, trying to catch up to you. So you don't got to worry about going up. You got to worry about going down too. And that's what the Moose Hockey Club are facing here tonight. I wouldn't say so much Grow Up. I think they're kind of safe. Not perfectly safe, but kinda. It's really the Moose. Nice shot there by the Moose. A-Train is stone on the play there. 3-3 overtime. Yeah, we got a great season. We have one more week left in the regular season. That is next week. And then it's playoff time, baby. Oh, my God. Playoff time. Who's going to take it? JC Enterprise asks, is this the only series over on YouTube? I don't think so, but I didn't see anybody streaming. It's supposed to be 3 series. One of them got rescheduled to next week. And an overtime winner, Owen Wilson's Nose, recently acquired in the trade, gives Grow Up the 1-0 series lead, 4-3 victory in OT. Guys are earning that time and a half. JC Enterprise, so there was supposed to be 3 series. One got rescheduled. And then it was like 9:45, 9:50, 15, 20 minutes in, and I didn't see a stream for there was supposed to be the Masturbators were playing tonight. I didn't see him. I could double check if anybody's playing. The other series didn't populate, so I just kind of moved on. Uh-oh. Somebody finally got on. Yep, all right. The other series is fine. Yeah, they took like the better part of an ice age to get on, so I just kind of moved on. Playoffs? We'll talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? Whatever I hear playoffs. What was that coach's name? I forgot. I think he was for Indianapolis Colts or something. Why is my Alexa doing that? All right. Yeah, I can't think of his name. I know I could see him in my head. Yeah, Indianapolis Colts. That was the funniest. Dude, I showed the defensive stats last night, my man. Jim Mora. Jim Mora was the coach. Yeah. Playoffs? Playoffs? There we go. Yeah, we'll talk. No, well, hold on, JC. I don't just talk about offensive stats. I don't just talk about offensive stats. When it comes to the defensemen, I look at the plus minus, the giveaway takeaway ratio. That's important stuff too. I think it's more important, to be honest with you, than the points. Kwong in the chat says Caberlet must be having goalie issues. Dude, what is with that team and their lag? Giveaway takeaway for forwards too. That's important too because yeah, especially if you're a defensive forward. Caldane, you know, we got Caldane in the chat. He's an actual hockey player. He's not like us bums that just play video game hockey. He actually plays hockey, so maybe he'd be able to fill in on his position if he's a forward. What kind of forward is he? Who got the most fights? Who's dating the ref? Who ties their shoelaces the fastest? Petition for 239 farm teams. League's not that big. There is one. LG is like that. They have farm teams. Like they have the minor leagues, like the LG NHL, LG like CHL. That league is massive. The farm team would have trades, but the problem is we don't have the signups for it. We don't, especially summer season, dude. Summer season, we have a hard enough time. We have a hard enough time filling roster slots as it is. I agree. Managing more people would be butt cheeks. Caldane, yeah, I played 4 games this year before I snapped my wrist. Ooh. Healed up now. No more hockey this year. Softball next. Let's go. Dude, I miss playing real hockey back in the day. I was a defenseman back in the day. Right D. Because I'm a left-handed shot. That was a long time ago. Kwong, I've captained here and managed an LG. More humans equals better. Yeah, I mean, I wish we could be as big. Side, we got a early goal. It's going to be grow up. Left side, green jerseys. Johnny just playing a beer league. The only kind of activity or sport, I guess you can consider it with martial arts, my tournaments and stuff. That's kind of my current league. It's what I'm. As far as personal stuff, that's kind of what I'm focused on. I just don't have the time for any other sports or activity. Martial arts kind of keeps me, nice and busy. And then, my kids have their sports seasons. I'm busy with that, so. Yeah, martial arts is nice. It's kind of like it's a flex schedule. Obviously, tournaments come and it's like, well, I can make it or I can't make it, But don't get me wrong, I love tournaments. I do generally well in them. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't commit to any kind of like hockey league with 4 nights a week of having to be out there somewhere skating around, lugging equipment around, and coming home late. I don't know. It's just too tough. I'm good with martial arts. That's kind of my thing, anyways. Caldane, I'll tell you, it was nice to be out there again, but the body don't bend so well anymore. Yeah, I know. I feel it. Like, I played football most of my life, and I watch, like, my boy playing football and practicing and stuff during football season. It's like, man, I'd love to play football again, but there's no way I could do that with other dudes my age, probably bigger than me. I'm 6'1", but you got a lot of guys that are 6'4", and really big. Martial arts. I'm good for 46. Like, I know a lot of 46-year-olds, and it's just like, dude, they can't move at all. And I'm sitting there doing spin kicks and jumping things, and competing in tournaments where I'm sparring, I'm going at it with other guys my age, or like, yeah, even younger. So it's fun. I move pretty well for a big guy. How do I feel about Rivers being called up off the couch? I thought that was a waste. It really didn't make that much of an impact. Nostalgic, I guess. The nostalgia was kind of cool, but It's like with Aaron Rodgers, same kind of deal. I'm not really, although he didn't look lost. No. Well, when you play so many games, I mean, you know, how many years has Rivers played? You know, it just kind of comes to you. You never really forget. Kind of like riding a bike. I mean, even if you don't ride it for a while, you still know how to do it. Might need a little bit of rust shaken off, but for the most part, I think you can succeed. All right. The one thing I forgot to update you guys on, like I said, I did not know the Motor City Masturbators game was on. This is actually game 2. This is actually game 2. Motor City won game 1 by a score of 8-2. What an absolute beating. And Sniper with the goal left side for the Moose Hockey Club. Johnny, do you know that Alaska is very slowly breaking off of Canada? I heard California was doing the same thing too with the United States. Or Quebec with Canada too. Well, I mean, yeah, slowly. I mean, I'm sure natural erosion and tectonic plates shifting would kind of help that process. We're not going to see it in our lifetime. It won't be for like millions of years. Goal right side. And it's going to be 2-1 for Motor City. Hey, hockey is like that. The shot is a bit rusty and skates a little uneasy, but I remembered it like it was yesterday. One thing I haven't played drums in a long time. But I feel like I can get back on the kit. And, you know, like I said, I'll be a little rusty, but, you know, I've done it. I did it for 20 years. You'll be able to kind of pick it up and at least get back into the groove of things. Eventually. California, both politically and physically, yeah, that's right. Who remembers the old Tool album cover where if you have the hologram and California breaks off? Humans have technically touched every piece of the earth. You touch the floor, which touches the house, which touches the. What about North Sentinel Island? Did we touch that yet? Oh yeah, humans are on there, but humans have touched it. Unless Dr. Evil detonates something in the core of the planet, that's true. And then we're all done. Goal, Motor City, and they're just laying it to the Masturbators. There's water that's in you that was likely peed out by a dinosaur. Yeah, we're getting mystical up here. We're kind of like thinking now, talking about dinosaurs. Yo, crazy. You're not wrong. Yeah, it's hard to think that humans have either landed on or touched or, you know, seen every piece of. Like, is there any place on Earth that is undiscovered? I'm gonna like think about that. I'm gonna scour Google Earth and try to find things. Cal Dane says, "Funny, the Masturbators are getting spanked." Well, no, Antarctica. No, we have bases there. We have bases in Antarctica. I mean, there's many bases, and man has touched. Well, yeah, most of the ocean floor, but that's not. The Mariana Trench is just not explorable. It's too deep for humans. I mean, like places where you can actually go and not have to resort to like, you know, submarines or something. Even then, I don't think we can get there. So not actually touch the terra firma. That's you're kind of right. You're not wrong. Dildo Island, yeah. Oh, I remember Dildo Island. I haven't played Microsoft Flight Sim. I was going to do a flight to Dildo Island, or a video. Never got around to it. I started doing the Steel City Skyviews thing on TikTok and YouTube, and It's been doing, like on TikTok, it's been doing really well. We're closing in on 4,000 follows after about 6 weeks, which is nice. Which is great. So I've been kind of, you know, when it comes to like, other than streaming this, I really haven't been streaming much other than this. So, because I've been kind of, from social media aspect, I'm kind of focusing on that other thing, you know? 1 tiny inch of volcanic rock just surfaced somewhere in the Pacific, probably. Caldane, Johnny hasn't been able to sit still since Dildo Island. Wink, wink. Yeah, my booty hurt. Hurt my booty. Let's actually, let's take a look here. Hold on. Yeah, Dildo Island, man. That's so crazy. Like, what were they thinking when they named that thing? All right, so Dildo Island. Dildo Island is literally... He's still running from North Sentinel Island, dude. I did a couple of flights recently. Wait, Jago? There's a hiking area? Wait, with... I don't think anybody's actually been here. Yeah, it is Newfoundland. It's up at Newfoundland there. There's obviously no views. I don't think anybody's actually been here. The reviews for Dildo Island. Here we go. I'll do the reviews. The reviews. I like the experience of Big Dildo Ice Giant from WB. P. Diddy did a really good job making good, whatever that is, in my kids. Oh my God. All right, back to the games. Getting carried away here. You guys got me going down a rabbit hole. And yes, Scaldane figures it is Newfoundland. Our Newfoundland friends love Dildo Island. California's trying to separate while India's trying to get closer to Nepal. See? Togetherness. There's been some new bush parties there. Many cake stands. Let's go. Oh, looks like there's a place on the southern port of the island where you can land a small plane if you're crafty enough. Caldane wins the internet today. All right, so right around here we have 2-1 for Grow Up. Middle of the second period going on now. Other series, 3-1, Motor City. 15 minutes to go. Fishing boat? Yeah. I could do fishing boat. Eyes to buy to build the boat. Yeah, I mean, Dildo Island isn't that far away from the nearest. There's multiple points of land where you can get. There's literally a highway not that far from there. So you can get there and just dock. Smith Road, BC. Lord. Offer a few noofs, a few bottles of Screech, and dare them to go. Dude, I miss noofies. You don't see any down here. Wait, King Kwong, you've been there, dude? King Kwong in the chat. Kind of funny to think its own tectonic plate continent. Also, why the tallest mountains continue to get taller. Dude, we're having like good intellectual convos, man. This is sick. I love it. It all started with Dildo Island. Now we're talking about tectonic plates and stuff. Nepal. Right side of the screen, it's still 3-1 for Motor City. Okay, so I'm looking at the map here, and I'm trying to find any kind of like welcome to dildo signs. Like, honestly, what would possess somebody to be like, you know what, we're gonna move to dildo Newfoundland. I'm looking for any stores or like the dildo supermarket or something, but I can't find any. 2 blocks from Vancouver Airport. Goal! Left side of the screen, it's gonna be grow up. Also a town in Alberta called Sexsmith. I gotta look that up. You don't say. There it is. Is there seriously an island called that? I gotta read these reviews. The guy across the hall from me when I lived down in dorms was from there. Oh, jeez. Tickle Cove. That sounds Diddy. That just sounds like something Diddy would want to go to. Oh my God, wintertime, you ain't wrong. There is an island called that in the Namarick Atoll over in the Southern Pacific. That's crazy. All right, we lost a lead controller. What is that? Whatever that means. All right, big goal left side of the screen. No, I got it. I let it through. Here's a story about fun names in Newfoundland. And Dildo has a Hollywood sign. Oh, let's go. There's an automobile shop called Fart Island. Oh my God. Got any cool party tricks? All right, right side of the screen. We're going to go to overtime, maybe. Here comes Motor City in the red jerseys trying to get the puck away and up the ice. Here comes Motor City in front. Big goal. Oh, miss. My go-to is explaining how gravity works with a bowl, a towel, and some chip clips and marbles. Sounds intriguing, actually. All right, right side of the screen with only 10 seconds left. Looks like we're gonna get some overtime. I think 5 seconds to go, unless we can get a shot here. Yeah, Paco get close. No, here comes Motor City with a chance. Shot. Big save. All right, Hawaii. Yes, yes, absolutely, Chaco Brown. Nice comeback by the Masturbators. Down, what, 3-1 at one point? Now 3-3, so they'll get a point out of this one after getting shellacked in the first game, 8-1. That's right, Caldane. And Hammerman, he's been here for a while. He just came back after a several season hiatus. He's here after several season hiatus. He's an old man, you know. He's fast for an old guy. The Cinia Street, I can't wheeze. All right, overtime is upon us. Here we go. Right side. It's 3-3 with only 19 left in the overtime period. All right, we got some stats here. Oh, the new one. I'm sorry, you don't do TikTok, right? YouTube, Steel City Skyviews on all major platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Appreciate it, Caladane. Yeah, it doesn't do it does best on TikTok, but hey, I'm gonna try to grow it on all the channels. Yeah, if you guys want to drop it, follow on whatever platform you choose. That's really appreciated. Great to it should be a yellow logo. Actually, after the series tonight, I'm going to be editing a few more shorts. I have some ideas for longer form videos as well that I want to do on there. You know, it'd only be with that kind of a niche. It's, you know, you really can't do like a 20-minute video. I mean, because you could. You'd have to make it really different though. But mostly shorts. I'm gonna do some live streams on that account. It'll be very specific to that, you know. So it's fun. I enjoy doing it. You'll see a lot of neat little videos on there. I have a bunch in the archives, a bunch of new stuff I just filmed or shot a few days ago. So I guess I'm gonna put it together tonight. Awesome. Thank you, Cal. Appreciate it, bud. Appreciate it. It's so weird. Like, it's so weird how things work on, like, different platforms. Like, I think we're at 3,400 follows on TikTok and, like, not a whole lot on the other platforms, you know. Just the way it is. All right. I should link it in my this chat bot that's like I should like scrap the TikTok link for my Johnny Bales account because I don't do much on there. I should really just change it to the Steel City one. Our left side of the screen, Grow Up leading 4-1 with a minute 20 left. All right, the Masturbators have scored in overtime. Grow Up continues to score. That one's going to be done. No, I feel you, man. Yeah, a lot of people don't do the TikTok thing, which is cool. That's fine. That's kind of why I like to do the other platforms too, to kind of cover my grounds. Maybe it grows on there. Maybe it grew really fast on TikTok instantly. Like I went to zero to like 3,000 in about 5 weeks. And it's been slow, but oh, a nice goal there by Moose. And then it was like the one TikTok, it's sitting at about 90,000 views now. It's just literally one of the bridges that I did at night. A lot of people like it, a lot of engagement, a lot of comments, a lot of love, man. People love it. I need 3 more Johnny points to get to 239. Let's go. Yeah, dude. I don't know, Cal. Like I wasn't expecting that. I just put stuff up there. Like the first night, it was like 0 to 100, zero to about 150 in the first day. By the end of the first week, Dragon Ball Z quote. Oh no, I'm not familiar with that. Never was a big anime guy. Yeah, got to like we're at 30, just shy of 3,400 for a very specific niche too, which is kind of weird. Let's go. I mean, I appreciate it. People have been great. All right, the Masturbators won. Grow Up just won. And if you are on either of these teams, I'm waiting for the stats to, waiting for the captains to enter the stats before I do anything. All right, the Masturbators game is in. I'm going to wait for this other series that just went. And we're going to talk about the standings. Yeah, King Kwong, I'm going to update the emotes before next week. I haven't done that in a while. Caldane in the chat. My first No VR Half-Life Alex video just hit 10,000 views on YouTube. Holy smokes. Are you serious? That's sick. Let's check this out. Let's go. Took a few years, but hey, you got there. I type in Caldane and a couple of my videos and UPM Gaming popped up. Filter channels. There you are. Nicely done. I like the thumbnail too. Thumbnail looks pretty clean too. Kind of helps. Yeah, guys, give Caldane a follow. No. Self-promo is perfectly allowed. I have no problem with it. Please, self-promo like crazy. I really don't mind. Especially you, Cal. You know what's up. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there. Let's go. There we go. Let's do that. You're playing, oh, dude. How's Arc Raiders, by the way? How are you? I see you and Beard. A lot of you guys play that regularly. I couldn't get into it. I like it. I just don't love it. Maybe if I had a group. I mostly play by myself, which hinders the fun. Yeah, it's a good game. I mostly play solo, so I'm not really enjoying it as much as I should. Well, all the speaking of which, all the stats are in. So here are the updated standings. Short and sweet on top of the league, 39 points, 18-3-3. Yeah, I would never stream Arc. It would have to be with a group because it's just like, okay, here's me wandering around collecting rusty cans. Awesome. With a group, it's more fun. Sees a gap in Labia, rounding out 2nd and 3. The Masturbators with the win today, moving up to 4th place, staying in 4th place, 1 point back of Labia. Wintertime in the chat. I shall hop off and masturbate. Bait the fish out in the lake. Don't take it out of context. I already did. I already did. Wintertime. Motor City in 5th place. They won tonight. Grow Up, 2 wins, 28 points now. Dad Bods, so they'll move up to 6th, dropping Dad Bods to 7th. Moose Hockey Club with an overtime loss, go up to 22 points. Here's what we're talking about. Ice Holes are done, out of the playoffs. Roomba's Revenge and Funkadelics. So really the Grow Up is helping Roomba's Revenge and to an extent Funkadelics by beating Moose Hockey Club in regulation. gives, especially Roomba's Revenge, they're only 2 points back of this playoff spot. So right now, Roomba's Revenge do have a chance of the playoffs. And even Funkadelics to an extent. To an extent. Brandon in the chat, short and sweet would be first point ahead, but my fish drowned for game 1. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Wait, your fish drowned? You gotta explain that one, dude. I want to hear. I want to hear this. That was that game you missed, and you hopped in game 2 and 3 and whipped booty. We whooped some butt. Caldane, the masturbators are doing the right thing. Their thing right behind the labia. Sticky situation over there. Absolutely. Your fish drowned. You had to miss game 1, and that's the story you're sticking with. Okay. Hey, I'm not going to ask you no questions. Your fish drowned. Your fish drowned. Some people get attached to their fish. You know that?
Gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing.
Which is cool. I mean, no. I mean, pets are, part of the family. I get it. I had a buddy of mine, good buddy growing up. I lived in Oakville. He had a big snake. I want to say it was like a boa or something like that. I don't really know many of the snake names, but boa constrictor or something like that. I don't know. I forget. It was a big snake, and it wasn't even fully grown, he said. Yeah, that thing, put that thing on my neck. That's what she said. Let's go. That is what she said. That was a big snake. Oh my. You got turning 239 in a beautiful time. All right, so we have the Masturbators Motor City, game number 3, final game of the night. And like I said, I'm going to be hopping off, getting some clips together, see what I got. I got some new stuff the other day. I actually filmed some nice locations. Give it a shot. Check out my stuff on YouTube, Instagram, and the TikTok, Steel City Sky Views, drone views, ground views, and more from the 412 and beyond. There's my shameless plug for the day. I will say, first season of this league, I've enjoyed your media too, to be honest. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Means a lot to me, Brandon. Like I said, this stream ain't squat without you guys. We do have a goal here. The captain of the Masturbators, Ratterlay, and this guy. We'll talk about stats probably after the game here. Probably mention some of these stats, but Ratterlay got to be leading his team in scoring by now. I know, Cal. I just feel goofy doing it. I've always wanted to, so whenever I do this, a lot of people don't know, a lot of people that I know aren't familiar with what I do. I don't hop on Facebook, which I have 1,000 friends, family, old coworkers, blah, blah, new coworkers, current coworkers, blah, blah, blah. I always try to grow organically. Just do you like my stuff? Do you follow because you like my stuff or because you know me? So I kind of did what I did. And then it was well, now, maybe I'll reach out, but hey, you guys that I know, I have this channel you might want to check out. Maybe not, but here it is. So I did my due diligence first. I grew it on TikTok, especially organically. I'm not gonna be hey Auntie, hey Aunt May, can you follow my shit? And but now I've been doing that lately though. It's okay, I've grown a little bit, and it's I'll reach out to the boys at 239 and maybe some fam, Yeah, I love how we can do the 239 streams, okay, Brandon? But we could go off topic a little bit and still talk hockey. We can still go off topic. It makes it more fun. You know what I mean? Caldania, imagine, yeah, shameless. Imagine promoting your own channel. I know. On my own channel. Caldane, yeah, I've never mentioned my channels on Facebook. Not sure how it would go over. Not that I worry about it, but those that know about it, the others probably don't know what streaming is. Well, that's my thing. Well, with this, not a ton of people know. Because you're right. Like, I'm a firm believer in know your audience. A lot of my friends and family don't know what the frig streaming is. Most people on my Facebook, which is where I'd probably get a good number of from there, but it's people that don't know what Twitch is and don't have a Twitch account or know what streaming is. Now, I've been promoting the Steel City thing on there because I think it's a little bit of a different niche, and people might find that interesting. Based on my TikTok analytics, the predominant age range of people who see my stuff is 35 to 55. And it's like 60-40 male-female. So it's obviously for like a more mature audience. So that's why I was able to, most of my friends and family, or my family especially that's older, they're in that range, so they might find that interesting. They wouldn't find my streaming Counter-Strike interesting. So that's why I really haven't mentioned much of this channel to any like personal friends and family or coworkers, but rather if it's Steel City Skyviews, yo, I'm on that. No, yes, I know it's sad about Caldane. I feel it. Same here, man. I know my daughter. When I'm streaming this or even other thing, like I'll stream Microsoft Flight Sim on. I know my daughter. She'll be upstairs and she'll send me screenshots of the TV and she'll pull me up on YouTube on the TV, and I'll pop up on the For You or like on the the. Because a lot of times my streams will get popped up on YouTube. It'll get suggested now. So, and she'll be, hey, it's you. What's up, Rattley? King Kwong. I used to stream a lot of Chivalry 2. Good game, and Star Citizen. You play enough COD Zombies for COD Dawn? I played some yesterday. You don't play enough. I played some yesterday because I'm trying to get I'm a big Fallout fan, and Call of Duty has this Fallout stuff now, so I'm trying to unlock everything for Fallout, and then I'll go back to not playing it. But I am playing it I'm off stream. I'm playing it right now, grinding zombies to get the Fallout stuff. And Fat Load Broad on the right side with the goal, Mr. Brody, which I called him Fat Load Broad for a while there. I didn't realize it was Broad. For Brody. Guess that's his name, Brody. Rookie sensation, Fat Load Broad right now. Going into third game. 23 games played, 44 goals, 24 assists for 68 points, just shy of 3 points per game. Fat Load Broad having a sensational rookie season. Yeah, there's a Fallout 76 item unlocked from playing Warzone. But do I have to suffer through playing Warzone though? That's the problem. I don't like Warzone. I guess I'll just bite my tongue and go for it. Because I do play Fallout 76. That's my main game right now is Fallout 76. I got back on that regularly. I'm enjoying it, mostly solo, but been enjoying it. I feel, yeah, I know, man. It's been fun. Like, I wish I got into it when you guys got into it, but I'm only into it like right now. It's like crazy. Oh, the Turbo's been playing. Might have to hit them up. I didn't know they still played again. I remember they had that sick build. All right, shot on goal, left side, no score. Grow up and Moose Hockey Club. End of the first period. All right, Quinnifer Hughes, multiple hits, 6 hits in the first period. Holy smokes, this guy's been busy, bro. You're on Fallout 1? Ooh, that's... I've been, you know what I've been meaning to get back into is Fallout New Vegas. Been meaning to pop that in sometime, and that'd be kind of fun. I like that game. I don't think I ever finished it either. I don't think I ever did. I finished number 3 on all the DLC. But I've never finished Vegas. I don't think I have. Wish there was a way I could check. It was probably my old Xbox account back in the day. All right, we do have a goal on the right side of the screen. It's going to be 2-2 now, Motor City and the Masturbators. Radley and Hammerman on the assists. Halfway through the second period. Yeah, I did that with Skyrim too. I modded the crap out of it. But at that point, it was like a year or two ago. But at that point, I had beaten Skyrim like 4 times. And I was like, I have no desire to play this anymore, ever, for the rest of my life. Yeah, Fallout 3 is fun. I did finish Fallout 3, all the DLC, Anchorage, the Brotherhood of Steel, and Pit, and I think there was a couple others, I forget. Play almost all Bethesda games, but I wander away. I tend to stick with them a little bit. I love Bethesda. We got a goal. We got goals. Right side. And Owen Wilson's nose on the left. Yeah, no, I love Bethesda, man. They're like probably the greatest game developer ever. Kwong, man, I haven't gotten to play any 6s in days. What you waiting for there, bro? Caldane, if I can get through Fallout 1 and 2, I'll probably keep going with the rest of the Fallouts. You should do like a marathon. I think you should like a bench life. Hey, Kong, I've been there, man. I feel you. They do take a long time. Fallout London mod, that looks kind of cool. I've seen that on YouTube. They are a bit of a time suck. Like, you got to dedicate. If you're gonna finish it, you got to stick with it, or else you're gonna forget where you're at. Like, you gotta start it and commit to finishing it, then move on. All right, what do we got here? 2 games in the second period. Gup, grow up. Man, if only they had won that game and won in regulation, Ice Holes 2 would still be in a playoff hunt. King Kwong in the chat. Really, though, it's because I'm West, and by the time my wife and kids are in bed and I get on NHL, it's at like 11 o'clock. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's a good point. All right, right side of the screen, the second period is over, and Fat Load Broad with a spectacular goal highlight. Who, Fat Load's had a tremendous season here in his rookie campaign, using Shem's Warrior perk. Here we go. Big goal there. All right, final games of the night. And then we're going to be back on Monday nights. I don't have any plans to stream this weekend. If I do, I'll put it on my YouTube. Probably be doing a lot of editing in my evenings. Do a lot of editing. I got a lot of footage, a lot of stuff. I just got to go through it. That's the biggest thing is sifting through everything takes a long time. Editing, especially for short form content, I don't take that long. Caladane, I was planning to stream tonight, but as it's getting later, my eyes are burning. Been a long work day, so probably just playing around on PC. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like, if it's like a week, even if it's on a weekend, it's like 11 o'clock, it's like, I'm not going to start a stream now. Get to that point where I don't know if I can, it's tough, man, sometimes. A long day. Yeah, but I know you guys have been doing a lot of Arc Raiders. A lot of guys in 239 doing Arc Raiders too. They're big on it. Maybe if I can get a good group going, maybe I'll get into it, but it's hard right now. Oh, you've been playing in the finals. How you liking that? I guess you must be liking that too. Left side of the screen, second intermission now. Who gets to play the period? Owen Wilson knows with the spectacular goal highlight for Grow Up. Quick straight cash mode. Oh, wrong screen. Sorry. Press the wrong screen. All right, take a look at the stats real quick. Your points leaders, Ratterley, 70 points in 23 games. Ozzy and Shem. Fat Load Broad crawling up there too, though. Defenseman. Your scoring leader is JC Enterprise, Saperley and Kelch. Wow, 62 points for JC, 18 goals, 44 assists as a defenseman. Saperley. I like that idea, King Kwong. King Kwong says, I should get a clip of Owen Wilson saying, wow. Like, wow. And then play it when he scores. Actually, I might have to see. Maybe that's what I'll do this weekend. Find some more clips like that. JC Enterprise at 62 points, well ahead of the second and third place, Saperley and Kelch. In terms of points scored. Parks TTV, highest plus minus rating for defensemen in the league. When we get another break in the action, we'll look at the goalie stats. We'll look at goalies next. Take a look at the standings after these two games are finished and see what they mean for the playoffs. There's a lot of implications here tonight. Funny thing is, Kwong, I know the clip you're talking about too. Like, I'll easily find it. We have a goal right side here. Ratterley, the mouse. Cheese, 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 squeak, squeak. Big hat trick for the Rat, the captain of the Masturbators. Assisted by Odd Guy. Caldane hitting the rat emoji on the screen. A lot of rats out here. A lot of rats. A lot of rat fans. All right, 4-2, right side of the screen. The Masturbators holding on to a lead. Here comes Motor City with it. Oh, Motor City in the white jerseys can't quite bury it. Going the other way now. And we have a stop engine play with 420. If I get it, 420. left side of the screen. Here comes Grow Up in the white jerseys, coming in through the center, up the right side, shot on goal, big save. 3-1 Grow Up, still in the third. McCaldane, yeah, I was a rink rat at one point. It's expensive today. Yeah, I can imagine, dude. Rink rat, squeak, squeak. All right, 55 seconds on the right side of the screen. Here comes Motor City. Couple of cracks. Oh my God, they just had a good chance. They're almost buried one. Here comes Motor City. Shot goal scores late in the game. They're still alive. 4-3 is the score. Let's focus on this right side real quick. This is getting good. Getting really good. All right, that's going to be goal by Kelch for Motor City. So Kelch creeping up in the standings a little bit on the point standings, but still down by 1. They have time, though. 45 seconds to go. Huge goal by Kelch. Big confidence booster. Gives them a little bit of hope here. As they end the game, coming up in 34 seconds to go. Here comes Motor City. Down by 1. In front. Puck is blocked. Motor City now. Scores! Oh my God! Wow, Shem just did it, man. Shem is what a player. Captain clutch over here. Second goal of the night. And that gets them the tie. All right, 2 seconds left. They're going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Shem preserves the point. Gets a point out of that huge last-second effort. All right, left side of the screen, we have a goal. It's going to be Grow Up. Hat-trick goal. Owen Wilson's nose, and that's a situation where we need that clip. Wow. The Owen Wilson clip. All right, overtime about to start on the right-hand side. It looks like this Grow Up series, looks like Grow Up's going to finish a sweep here. That's a huge help. If you're on Room with Revenge, you're watching this. This is, you're glad about this. Moose Hockey got to pick it up. They're risking their playoff spot. They got to get some points. They do have the 1 point here tonight, but they need more. Here comes Moose Hockey, trying to do something late in the game, and that's it. Kwong in the chat. Suck it, Rob. Let's play sixes now. And oh my God, Motor City! Not only did they come back, not only did they tie it up late in the game to send it to overtime, but they won it in overtime.
Wow,
Oh my
guys,
God.
very nice.
That's going to be a huge goal. Huge letdown by the Masturbators right there. That's a tough loss. That one stings. All right, so we'll go through the... We'll go through the standings once they get them uploaded in the website. But looks like this one's pretty much over now. Grow Up, gonna finish up the sweep. You might say the baiters were left a little raw after that one. Yeah, no kidding. Ouch. That one hurt. They got left out raw, dude. No happy endings for the Masturbators. Not unless I want to hit up a massage parlor. 3.6 seconds to go. And this is it. Here we go. That'll be it. Grow Up, complete the sweep. 3-0. All right. Still waiting for the game to update on the stats, and I'm going to switch it over. All right, take a look at the stats real quick, and then we're going to call it. Got some editings I want to do. All right, well, this says actually 26 games, and they're actually 8, 12, and 6. So that should switch over to 4, 5, and 1 in their last 10 games for the Moose Hockey Club. So they're kind of slipping a little bit. Now they do have 4 games remaining. That's 8 possible points for possibly 30 points. But the sweep tonight, Moose Hockey Club getting swept tonight, gives room for Roomba's Revenge and the Funkadelics to make claim to, let's see, they have 6 games left. That's 12 possible points, 27 points. Funkadelics could go as high as 7th. Roomba's Revenge could go as high as, they have six games remaining, 12 possible points, 32 points. They could go as high as 5th place. So they're still well in this. Right now, watch out for the Moose Hockey Club. That loss hurts. You got 2 teams right behind you who could very well easily make it in the playoffs if they go on a tear. So that's a tough one right there. All right, with this one, we got Brandon still on top of him and Sweeney have been switching off a lot, but Brandon 84.5% save percentage with Jesus Hacks You at 83.2, Sweeney at 83.1. The goals against leaders now, we got this guy up top, but I'm comparing the ones who've played like 20 plus games, but good for Yellow Flash. Very nice stats, mind you, for Yellow Flash. That's actually really, get this guy some more. Who does he play for? He's a waiver. He was on Pray Harder, who disbanded. Hey, get this guy some reps. Dude, seriously, get him some game time. 3-0, 92% save percentage, 1.33 goals against. I mean, even in 3 games, that's pretty sparkly, man. Get the guy some reps. All right, Caldane, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping in. Have a great night. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun editing. I do. I do like it. I enjoy it. I think it's a skill everybody should learn. It's fun. I'm going to catch you around. I'll be back on Monday for 2 through 9. I don't know if I'm streaming this weekend. I haven't done much personal streaming, as far as other games anymore. But we'll see. Maybe I will, but probably not. Otherwise, I'll see you guys Monday for 239. The goals against goes to Brandon again, 213. Sweeney with a 237 and Jesus with a 257. Shutout leaders. Brandon did get one the other night. So now we have 7 shutout leaders. Him, Sweeney, Jesus, Weasel, J Squad, Wade's World, and Jimmy, believe it or not. Jimmy's got a shutout. Woo! Attaboy, Jimmy. Reach for the stars, my man. All right. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Not done. Not done. Not done. Don't go. Don't leave me yet. Monday night, January 26th is our next broadcast. We are going to have 3 series. We're going to have Short and Sweet taking on the Masturbators, Labia taking on Seize the Gap, Funkadelics taking on Iceholes. Iceholes just eliminated from the playoffs tonight. This is a great opportunity for the Funkadelics to make up some ground against, an opponent that's, the last place opponent. So good opportunity for them to get some points here and possibly make a playoff run. So Monday night should be a good one. Whoop. Big Dumpers versus who? Twins. Okay, wrong one. All right. Hey, catch you guys later. Hit me up again. Steel City Skyviews on all major media platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. If not, I'll see you Monday for 239 Hockey League. We got a triple header Monday. In our final week 7 of the season 239, season 39 here at 239 Hockey League. We'll see you next week. Peace.